To begin our celebration this evening, I would ask that you please rise for the class of 2022. 2022. Tragedy in Texas, as well as in honor of those we have lost who would want to be here tonight but cannot, I ask you to join me in observing a moment of silence in their memory. Thank you. Tonight is a celebration of the accomplishments of our seniors. Graduation ceremonies are a time to celebrate part of the foundations of American culture, education. It is our hope to honor our graduates tonight with as dignified and traditional a graduation ceremony as possible. And as I welcome all of you, I would also like to welcome our dignitaries celebrating our seniors tonight. First is Fayette County Schools Superintendent, Dr. Jonathan Patterson. And from the Fayette County Board of Education, Board Member Brian Anderson. I'd also like to take this moment to recognize the senior class sponsors who have worked with this class throughout their 4 years. Miss Lori Davis, Nurse Kelly Kalin, Mary Lehman, Mandy Maxwell, Kelly Metcalf, and Stacy Nichols. The Starr's Mill community is a powerful force that ensures our school has been, is, and will continue to be one of the best places in the country for a student to attend high school. I am consistently awed by the volume of people who work to ensure our students and our school are successful in all we do. So on behalf of the administration, the faculty and staff, I say to you, thank you to all the parents and community members who work tirelessly for the success of Starr's Mill. As we honor these graduates tonight, we honor all of you who helped them get there as well. The class of 2022 has had a high school career full of unexpected and unprecedented opportunities, challenges, and events. Through all of this, the class of 2022 has demonstrated the flexibility, ingenuity, and determination that proves they will be successful as they move on to all of their future endeavors. Our students have shown the determination to make the best of any situation that they have found themselves in. And through all of this change and fluctuation, our students stayed focused on success in the class, on stage, on the field, on the court, and in our community. This class has excelled. The class of 2022 is our 23rd class at Starr's Mill, and each year the bar of success is raised for our students. They have excelled in all areas of high school, whether it be academic, the fine arts, athletics, or service. It would be impossible to try to list all of the successes of this class, as we would be here well into the night and tomorrow morning, and I don't think you want that. However, we know that this class is not finished. High school graduation is a peak of life, but it is not the peak, and we look forward to seeing the accomplishments of this class as they go out into the world to do the wonderful things they are going to do. So to open our ceremony, it is my pleasure to invite senior Chloe Millsaps forward to perform our national anthem. This holiday weekend is celebrated as Memorial Day for the men and women in the military who have paid the ultimate sacrifice for the freedoms we enjoy today. Please keep their sacrifice in mind as you rise and direct your attention to the flag at this time.
Thank you, Chloe. That was awesome. We are so honored to have each of you here this evening. On March 12th, 2020, school was first canceled due to the spread of the COVID-19 virus. Starr's Mill Lacrosse was 9-0 at the time, playing in our 10th game of the season in Macon, Georgia. At halftime, our coaches broke the news that school would be canceled on Friday and for the entire following week. They assured us, however, that our season was not over, and we were instructed to stay in shape on our own for the next couple of weeks because we couldn't practice together as a team. As we all know, nothing was completed that spring semester, including our lacrosse season. Whether it was a piano recital or dance performance you'd been preparing, a spring break trip you'd been looking forward to, or a sports season you'd been working hard for, we all suffered from the many cancellations that came with COVID-19. However, through these challenges, the class of 2022 learned not only how to adapt, but how to thrive in our new normal. I am proud of the many accomplishments our senior class during this time here and our unique contributions to Starr's Mill's legacy of excellence in academics, athletics, and the arts. Academically, we have worked hard through Starr's most rigorous courses and have achieved distinction in the classroom. Athletically, we have won several state and region championships and will be sending many great athletes to compete at the collegiate level. We have also thrived in the arts through music, dance, and theater. I know I'm not alone in my belief that Starr's Mill represents the best of the state of Georgia. Perhaps more importantly, the class of 2022 has looked beyond themselves to serve others. Through clubs such as National Honor Society and Beta Club, we have had great opportunities for students to bless the lives of so many in our community. Our collective desire to give back might be the most important achievement of our accomplished senior class. We also know that we have not done this alone. Without the great faculty and staff at Starr's Mill, none of our great accomplishments would be possible. The class of 2022 would like to thank all of the faculty and staff who have worked hard to get us all here today. I think it would be fair to say the class of 2022 had a unique high school experience. The challenges of the pandemic range from the relatively simple, with the move to online learning, to the tragic, as some of us lost friends and loved ones. Despite the remote learning and being restrained by masks, we supported each other, and I believe these trials bonded our class together. While it might not be another global pandemic, we will always be faced with new challenges. But thanks to the lessons we have learned over these last 4 years, we will have the tools to overcome them. Together, we have learned how to work hard, persevere, adapt, and succeed in different situations. And these shared experiences will prepare us for the future. I am thankful to be a part of such an awesome class, and I'm excited to see what the future holds for each of you. Go Panthers!
As the class of 2022 officers, we are reminded every day that coming together is a beginning, staying together is a process, and working together is a success. Over the last 4 years, our class sponsors have worked alongside the officers. I am appreciative of their time, dedication, and wisdom they have given to make this the greatest high school experience possible. At this time, I would like to recognize class of 2022 sponsors: Kelly Kalin, Mary Lehman, Mandy Maxwell, Kelly Metcalf, Lori Davis, and Stacy Nichols for supporting our ideas, keeping us accountable, and always guiding us in the right direction. Our sponsors have all been mentors of wisdom in our lives. They have taught us what it means to persevere and how to be a good leader through their own actions. On behalf of the class of 2022 and its officers, thank you for being someone we can always look up to in times of trouble and for your servant's heart. Over the past 4 years, we have experienced ups and downs, highs and lows, wins and losses, and discoveries among failures. My fellow officers and I were determined from the beginning make our class of 2022 one to remember in Starr's Mill history. Firstly, I would like to think that this has been obtained. However, remembrance is not that of oneself, but is obtained through a powerful group of people. I would like to take this time to recognize all of the previous class officers who have participated in this making of legacy. Sean Collins and Elena Burrows, your leadership, hard work, and dedication given will not be forgotten or overlooked. Thank you for your service and time given to make this class what it has become. As for the current officers, thank you for the school spirit betrayed, the devotion given, and the patience in difficult times. Charlie Crockett, our president, will be attending the University of Utah. His passion to serve his fellow classmates and desire to show respect towards others has made him the class president everyone appreciates. Thank you, Mr. President, for ensuring a wonderful and amazing senior year. I, John Douglas Arnold, the Vice President, will be attending Mississippi State University. I have enjoyed and been privileged in serving you all. Getting to know this class and meeting each one of you over the years has been a blessing. I hope to continue our friendships and may God bless you all. Wyatt Koff, our class secretary, will be attending the University of Georgia. He has an outstanding moral character and is always willing to do what needs to be done. Wyatt is a great example of someone with much integrity and loyalty to his peers. Lastly, Hannah Lynn Ramsey, our class of 2022 treasurer, will be attending the University of Virginia. Her dedication and great attitude to always taking the initiative embodies what it means to be a true leader. She is the reason for the success of many great accomplishments. To the class of 2022, thank you for supporting us. The achievements and accomplishments could have not been possible without the trust, respect, and school spirit of our peers. Please give a round of applause to all the class of 2022 sponsors and officers.
I'd like to welcome our salutatorian, William Van Huppel, to the stage. Good evening, everyone. If there's anyone I'm going to remember from high school, it's definitely going to be Will. From Six Flags Traps to physics class, I've gotten to know Will pretty well over the last few years, and I can say without a doubt that Will is one of the kindest and funniest people that I have ever met. Will's free spirit and unconforming behavior have always made my day brighter. Besides making school much more bearable and always being someone that I can talk to, Will has worked hard in our community ever since he worked here. When not in the classroom, you can always find Will in activities like Boy Scouts, where he achieved the rank of Eagle Scout and became a senior patrol leader, as well as volunteering at his church. Additionally, Will is a Starr student with 13 AP classes and plans to continue his passion for physics at Georgia Tech this summer. So without further ado, my good friend, our salutatorian, William Casimir Douglas Van Huppel.
Good evening, everyone. If there is anyone... Wrong speech. Thank you, Kirit, for your most kind words. It truly is a pleasure having such a close friend introduce my speech here on this important milestone of our lives. Now, I'd like to give one serious speech tonight, but I cannot refuse to oblige my friends and classmates' insistence on including personalized inside jokes. I'd like to get them all out of the way before I continue. Spencer moment. Kirit moment. Stagflation. Today's dormy sweet word of the day is graduation. Ka-chow! Jiggle physics. With that out of the way, I'd like to begin recounting a dream I had several days before writing this speech. I firmly believe in the power of the unconscious mind. The visions that people have late at night are really messages from the subconscious, guiding the conscious self by offering impartial advice in the form of dreams. Most people forget their dreams when they wake, but I can brag that over the past few years I've trained myself to vividly remember a good majority of my dreams, and have attempted to divulge from them those precious instinctual messages that guide my everyday choices. I'd like to share one particular dream with you all today, one with a message that I find not relevant just to me, but to all of us. After falling asleep one spring night, I found myself in our very own rotunda, surrounded by none other than our graduating class. Without speaking, we began a slow trudge towards the 700 hallway doors. In every senior's hand was a large poster board, the kind that you'd beg your parents to buy for you before the day your summative project was due. Every poster was blank, a perfect white, free from any dust or blemishes. Some carried their board with one hand, some carried it on their back or on their head. All of us were struggling to lift it, as if it represented some spiritual burden. We slowly exited the school, but instead of the familiar parking lot we've all gotten to know quite well, it was a dense and terrifying forest. This did not deter our march, and we plunged headfirst into the woods. With every successive step, I lost sight of another one of my peers. It wasn't long until I was completely alone, and I understood that every one of the class of 22 was alone as well at this point. Eventually, I reached a busy highway. Cars sped by me, likely reaching double the legal speed limit, and every one of them had a poster board as well. Many were full of information, disappearing too fast for me to recognize what it said. After loitering for a moment, I saw a Jersey Mike's sandwich shop and ordered me a sandwich. It was here where my phantasm ended. The dream was very entertaining, but the interpretation, or what my subconscious was trying to tell me, is much more important. Every part of my dream acts as a sort of metaphor, relevant not to me, but also to all of you. First, the obvious. The slow march out of the school represents the situation we are in now, graduation. While we are excited to start the next part of our lives, there is a part of ourselves that is unwilling to change the status quo and leave the familiar. We reluctantly let the passage of time move us along. Our excitement is a mask covering our fear. The forest we dispersed into is the real world. It's dark and scary, and we are alone. The road at the end is full of people callous to our own struggles. We should harden our hearts and get ready for the real world, for it is much less kind than our educational cradle. The most difficult, yet most important thing to interpret is the blank burdens that weigh us down. The lack of information represents the blank slate that we will receive shortly. School is over. You don't need to be the same person you are now. Your history and prejudices will fade away in this dry baptism. Today, you shall be reborn into a new being. However, something holds us back. What does the heaviness represent? What could be holding us back in such a way? I thought about this for days, and I now believe this obstacle to be the embodiment of regret. We cannot completely move on. We still have ties to the people and places surrounding us tonight, things we want to do, to say, but we are running out of time to say them. Time continues on without us. To finally move on with high school, we must let go of these burdens we have borne. Thus, my primary piece of advice to you all tonight, destroy any regrets you might have. Tell your friends how much you care for them. Declare your love for your crush. Set free the ideas that have been kept under lock and key these past 4 years. When you walk out of those doors tonight, you may never have the chance again. You will receive a blank slate soon, so why not partake in some constructive social anarchy? Destroy your regrets. I must admit from experience that my subconscious is much wiser than I am. Thus, I end my speech by interpreting the end of my dream, the Jersey Mike sandwich. It is our reward for tonight, for sticking through these 4 years of the Starr's Mill struggle. For me, food is my reward, but for you, that might be something else. You deserve whatever that reward may be. Please, be proud of what tonight represents. Be proud of yourselves, the graduating class of 2022. Thank you. We made it, guys.
Thank you, Heather, for that introduction. It is an honor to be here tonight, able to give one last thank you on behalf of the class of 2022 to our teachers, families, and all those who have joined us here today. Coach Klein recently reminded me that tonight will be the last time the class of 2022 is all gathered in the same place. So tonight, let's take some time to appreciate the company that we are in. With that being said, as many of you know, a large part of my life is determined by a stopwatch, so I'll try to make my time here brief. Today we gather to celebrate our accomplishments of the past 4 years. We are surrounded by physical reminders of our achievements, the diplomas we will soon receive, the college acceptance letters at home, or a job offer waiting for us. For sure, these accomplishments and the hard work that they represent are worthy of celebration. In fact, we have spent much of the past few years being measured in tangible ways. Our grades, medals, trophies, and playbills are just some of the many reminders of how we've grown throughout our time at Starr's Mill. It's easy to judge success based on tangible goals. But what about our accomplishments that are not known to the world? Maybe it's a friendship that has lasted since elementary school, or community work for which we didn't claim volunteer hours, or even time spent pursuing a hobby for the sheer joy that it brings. There are no awards for these things, but I would argue that these successes, the small ones with no rewards, are more important because they help to define who we are. In the years to come, we will remember one another not by our grades or what award we won while in high school, but rather by the character of who we were as a person, how we treated one another, and how we dealt with adversity. We are not the same person we were on our first day at Starr's Mill. Our class has had an unprecedented high school experience because of COVID. Think back. Freshman year was the only full year we had, free of masks, remote learning, and quarantines. We experienced that struggle collectively and rose to the challenge. Not one of us has escaped some personal loss or missed opportunity. Some of these struggles have been obvious to those around us, and some we chose to keep private. The times we have fallen short have motivated us to work harder, accept help, and come back stronger. How we have dealt with struggles should be celebrated today too. It has changed us for the better. In the years ahead, there will be more measures of success. A college degree, a promotion at work. The list will be endless, and the stakes may be higher. But our time at Starr's Mill, the good times, but the hard times too, have taught that struggle is not to be avoided, but welcomed as an opportunity to build strength. One of my favorite books, The Boys in the Boat, tells the amazing story of the University of Washington rowing team in the 1930s. The boys each experienced hardship and struggles in their youth. Remarkably, they overcame all odds and won the 1936 Olympics in Berlin against their rival Germany, all on the cusp of World War II. As much as I enjoyed reading the underdog sports story, I was more inspired by one person's description of rowing as an analogy for life. He says, "It is hard to make that boat go as fast as you want it to. The enemy is the resistance of the water, but that very water is what supports you, and that very enemy is your friend. So is life. The very problems you must overcome also support you and make you stronger in overcoming them. I wish all of us calm waters ahead, but I know that Starr's Mill and our high school experience have prepared us for when the waters get rough. We are grateful for the help of our teachers and parents who have taught us to be prepared for our lives that lie ahead, a skill arguably more important than all of the material we learned in our classrooms. So as we leave here today, let's appreciate the tangibles, the cap and gown, the diplomas. But let's remember to celebrate the intangibles, the summation of our experiences that make us who we are. I can't wait to see this talented class go out and make a difference in the world. Thank you.
It is my pleasure to introduce the presentation of a special award presented at graduation each year. The recipient of this award was chosen by a vote of the Starr's Mill faculty and represents a student who has earned respect and admiration during their time here at Starr's Mill. The Superintendent's Award represents the most traditional award presented across the county for many years. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce the presenter of the Superintendent's Award. Please join me in welcoming Fayette County Schools Superintendent Dr. Jonathan Patterson to the podium.
The Superintendent Award is presented annually to a member of the senior class. The winner is a student exhibiting spirit, enthusiasm, school pride, stellar academics, and is an overall school leader. This year's recipient truly exemplifies all of these characteristics. She's a member of the Starr's Mill award-winning Pantherettes dance team, runs track and cross country for the school teams in which she has placed in region for several events. She is a member of HOSA, Junior Optimist International Club, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Beta Club, Spanish National Honor Society, Key Club, History Club, and Young Life Fayette Club. She has established a strong academic record with high marks for tremendous rigor. She has been instrumental in building school spirit and pride. She is an outstanding role model in person. This year's Superintendent Award is presented to Riley Hamilton.
Good evening and congratulations, fellow graduates. It has been such an honor to be one of your class officers for these past 4 years. Our time at Starr's Mill has flown by, but what an incredible experience it has been. Our amazing teachers engaged and challenged us in a way that has fully prepared us for the next step in our journey. Our administrators and the entire school support staff provided us a safe and supportive environment that allowed us to grow as students and people. Our incredible coaches and sponsors have invested in us through our participation in clubs and sports, which instilled in us lessons and values that we will carry with us for the rest of our lives. And on top of all that, our entire school community had to double as medical advisors, mental health coaches, and IT consultants to manage the challenges of educating us through a pandemic. Our class is talented, resilient, and fully prepared for what comes next because of our time here at Starr's Mill. The mark we are going to make on the world will be the true legacy of our time here in these halls, but our class wants to make a gift to the school as a tangible token of our appreciation for all that Starr's Mill has given to us. This past fall, our softball team was led to its first state championship in school history by several members of the class of 2022. Upgrading the softball scoreboard has been on the school's wish list for some time now, and we will be making a donation towards a modernized scoreboard that is befitting a championship program. While this is insufficient to repay the incredible debt of gratitude we owe our teachers, administrators, coaches, sponsors, and support staff, we hope it will serve as a reminder to the school community and future students how much the class of 2022 truly appreciates our time here at Starr's Mill. Thank you.
At this time, I'd like to ask Dr. Patterson and Mr. Anderson to please come forward and stand next to me. If our administrators and staff will take their positions, we will now carry out the legal aspects of this ceremony. To the Superintendent of Schools and the Fayette County Board of Education, As principal of Starrs Mill High School, I certify and attest that these students have met all of the requirements for a diploma. They have met all the requirements that have been set forth by the State Board of Education and by the Fayette County Board of Education, and that they are now officially graduates of Starrs Mill High School. Parents, grandparents, faculty and staff, friends and relatives, I present to you the class of 2022.
Seth Chandler Roach, honor graduate. William Douglas Van Huffel, honor graduate. Heather Ann Hernandez, honor graduate. Kirath Dylan Rahman, honor graduate. Charles Joseph Crockett, honor graduate. John Douglas Arnold, honor graduate. Wyatt Nelson Koth, honor graduate. Anna Lynn Ramsey, honor graduate. Braden John Abraham. Jaron Kofi Agbawali. Brian Alexander Aiken, honor graduate. William Scott Allen, honor graduate. Sean Joseph Ambrose. Joseph Wyatt Anderson. Carson Lake Andrew. Faith Isabel Asensio, honor graduate. Gabrielle Renee Askin, honor graduate. Kyle Joseph Bukowski, honor graduate. Benjamin Reed Bacon, honor graduate. Madeline Kate Bacon, honor graduate. Craig Carl Bardo, honor graduate. Colin Stephen Bartek, honor graduate. Simone Chanel Alzana Bates, honor graduate. Peter Thomas Beardsley, honor graduate. Denzel Kofi Benson. Benjamin Bruce Bernard. Sophia Marie Bernardi, honor graduate. Gabriella Noel Beal, honor graduate. Dalton Charles Bird, honor graduate. Sydney Caroline Blair, honor graduate. Kaylin Marie Blinstrub, honor graduate. William Melvin Bozeman, honor graduate. David Charles Bowers, honor graduate. Alicia Sandra Tatiana Brown, honor graduate. Braden Carter Bronell, honor graduate. Todd Lee Bryan. Oriana Bueno Perez, honor graduate. Hayden Paul Bunn. Caitlin Michelle Burbage, honor graduate. Peyton Olivia Birch. Morgan Kada Burgess, honor graduate. Elena Marie Burrows, honor graduate. Mitchell Allen Burris. Jaden Win Kai, honor graduate. Rachel Egan Camp. Isabella Page Kanata, honor graduate. Nicholas Francisco Carbucia, honor graduate. Abigail Adams Carter. Angelina Brianna Cartine, honor graduate. Naomi Gloria Casas. Alexis Marie Chapman, honor graduate. Mary Beth Michelle Chapman, honor graduate. Tina Chen, honor graduate. Michael Parker Childress, honor graduate. Anders Henry Christensen, honor graduate. Benjamin Tyler Clem, honor graduate. Kennedy Aaron Cole. Sean Robert Collins, honor graduate. Carrie Lee Consolino. Alice Cooler Masucci. Taylor Marie Cooey. Evan Michael Corville, honor graduate. Susanna Ellen Creighton, honor graduate. Joseph Mullen Curry, honor graduate. Mary Catherine Davis, honor graduate. Madeline Hope Depler, honor graduate. Sophia Joy Delaire, honor graduate. Mary Catherine Desliper, honor graduate. Ivan Anthony Destin, honor graduate. Nalita Arlise Diaz, honor graduate. Nicholas Diaz. Preston Alexander Dietz, honor graduate. William Hayden Dixon, honor graduate. Kyle Evan Dobso, honor graduate. Insha Kareem Dodia, honor graduate. Jared Glenn Donahue, honor graduate. Kieran Quinn Donahue. Darian Rayshawn Doster. Parker Edward Dower. Candace Sane Douglas. Wesley Forrest Eccles, honor graduate. Ryan Allen Edwards, honor graduate. Luke Chandler Ellis. Adeline Grace Ellison, honor graduate. Devin Joshua Embry. Tyler Jacob Urcole, honor graduate. Aniston Elizabeth Evers, honor graduate. Nicholas Francis Ferraro. Kaylee Rose Fitzsimmons, honor graduate. Jonathan William Fork, honor graduate. Christopher John Francois. Noah Paul Frank, honor graduate. Joshua Hunter Furby. Sarah Rose Galloway, honor graduate. Lila Delaney Gap, honor graduate. Elijah Brandon Garcia, honor graduate. Celeste Adeline Gowdy, honor graduate. Gregory Grove Gould, honor graduate. Anthony Luke Granquist. William James Grant. Gregory Stephen Grades. Lexington Lee Grove, honor graduate. Morgan Andrew Gunnan. Rowan Alexander Gutierrez, honor graduate. Jessica Elizabeth Hall, honor graduate. Riley Somi Hamilton, honor graduate. Samuel Brooke Kennedy Hamilton, honor graduate. Jeremy Matthew Hampson, honor graduate. Nicholas Cash Harbison. Bryce James Hargrove. Casey Joanne Harris, honor graduate. Aiden Michael Hartley. Connor Robert Hatfield, honor graduate. Devon Allen Hathaway. Blake Francis Hellenbrand. Tristan Richard Hellenbrand, honor graduate. Emma Grace Hepler, honor graduate. Evan Douglas Herdman, honor graduate. Jacqueline Brooke Hester, honor graduate. Natalie Grace Heigl, honor graduate. Julius Alexander Holborough. Victoria Joy Holcomb, honor graduate. Kelly Ann Holliday, honor graduate. William Connor Hooper. Hannah Grace Horniman, honor graduate. Sarah Amanda Hugh, honor graduate. Brady Daniel Holbert, honor graduate. Ian Christian Humphrey, honor graduate. Isabella Grace Hunt, honor graduate. Anthony Rembray Hunter Jr. Macy Milan Hunter, honor graduate. Jacqueline Olivia Nicole Isbell, honor graduate. Emery Christine Jackson, honor graduate. Hannah Paige Jacoby, honor graduate. Mackenzie Marlena Jadek, honor graduate. Spencer Eugene Jerome. Elena Paige Johnson, honor graduate. Joy Elizabeth Johnson, honor graduate. Mary Reese Johnson, honor graduate. Michael William Johnson, honor graduate. Garrett Edward Jones, honor graduate. Waldea Janae Jones, honor graduate. Winette Inez Julian, honor graduate. Ava Christine Kaiser, honor graduate. Briley Dawn Kalen, honor graduate. Camden Lee Kassler, honor graduate. Haley Ray Kearns. Luke Patterson Kennedy, honor graduate. Evan Joshua Kern, honor graduate. Brooke Olivia Kirshner. Abigail Rose Cooley, honor graduate. Veronica Lynn Kilgren. Zachary Christian Killen. Anna Grace Kirby, honor graduate. Kenley Halia Kelsch, honor graduate. Ramey Jana Korse, honor graduate. Owen Daniel Kuzman. John Charles Costco. Casper Krabson Jensen, honor graduate. Abigail June Cross. Christopher Thomas Leo Jr., honor graduate. Ava Isabella Lakian Sakuchi, honor graduate. Sarah Ann Latham, honor graduate. Ricardo Ernesto Liacock Isprua. Catherine Ann Lehman. Maria Therese Leinberger, honor graduate. Hannah Francis Leon. Davian Andre Lima Jean-Paul. Grayson Thomas Logan. Kayla Renee Logan, honor graduate. Dakota Anthony Lopez. Grace Catherine Lopez. Maggie Lynn Lowry, honor graduate. Samantha Helene Ludwig, honor graduate. Jacob Louis Philip Lugo, honor graduate. Mariana Elizabeth Lunn, honor graduate. Kaylee Ann Lutz, honor graduate. Taylor Christine Malaotea. Catherine Isabella Marshall. Ashton James Martin, honor graduate. Lance Ashton Martin, honor graduate. Sophia Abigail Mate, honor graduate. Brandon Alexander Mathis, honor graduate. Sarah Ann Matthews, honor graduate. Tanner James Mayfield, honor graduate. Isabella Elise McDonald. Corbin Garrett McEver, honor graduate. Christian Timothy McFall, honor graduate. Reagan Elizabeth McGinnis. Alexandra Ryan McPeak. Isabel Chloe Metters, honor graduate. Lara and Sophia Merschart, honor graduate. Elizabeth May Miller, honor graduate. Lucas Christoph Miller, honor graduate. Sydney Margaret Mills, honor graduate. Chloe Sarah Millsaps, honor graduate. Caden Adam Millen. Caitlin Grace Minter, honor graduate. Nathan James Mitchell, honor graduate. Luzmila Denise Barrera Gomez, honor graduate. Benjamin Reed Mosley, honor graduate. Samuel Aaron Moyes, honor graduate. Sadie Ann Mullenix, honor graduate. Aldrin Ore Muschamp, honor graduate. Elizabeth Grace Nellison. Caleb Gregory Nichols. Evan Bryce Nuki. Edwin Reese Neuscher. Emma Oshiro, honor graduate. Lauren Riley Paget, honor graduate. Paige Victoria Panos, honor graduate. Brandon Park, honor graduate. Caden Elizabeth Parker, honor graduate. Daniel Noel Paris. Elizabeth Kathleen Patton, honor graduate. Gregory David Patterson. Michaela Marie Payne, honor graduate. Annika Marcille Pepper. Haley Lynn Perini. Andrew Jaden Peters, honor graduate. Jillian Deborah Feaster. V. Hai Fan, honor graduate. Jeffrey Mason Pilkington, honor graduate. Rosita Malidi Pompeo, honor graduate. Kellen Edward Powell, honor graduate. Mia Kiseki Price, honor graduate. Olivia Sterling Price, honor graduate. Madison Roxy Prince, honor graduate. Isabella Grace Pudas, honor graduate. Teja Sai Sri Pulagam, honor graduate. Marcelo Quinones Vilela, honor graduate. Alexandria Grace Ramkasoon, honor graduate. Alexander Brian Ratineau, honor graduate. Henry Walker Revita, honor graduate. Chloe Grace Redmond. Thomas Lawrence Reiniger, honor graduate. David Carter Reese, honor graduate. Alexandra Pamela Rainier, honor graduate. Amanda Lillian Robinson, honor graduate. McKaylee Joe Robinson, honor graduate. Tyler Christopher Rock. Peter Ryan Ruane, honor graduate. Ashley Marie Rubiano. Sean Douglas Ryberg II. Adam Earl Sands, honor graduate. Annalise Catherine Sauvé, honor graduate. Samin Samir Sayani, honor graduate. Jack Denton Saylor, honor graduate. Ethan John Scarborough, honor graduate. Barrett Wayne Schmidlkoffer, honor graduate. Philip Anthony Schulteis, honor graduate. Miles Eric Scott. Micaiah Kevin Shaber, honor graduate. Julia Catherine Shanahan, honor graduate. Elizabeth Ann Sheets, honor graduate. Carlo Tomas Camacho Sequenza, honor graduate. Ashley Ann Sykes, honor graduate. Simas Jameson Simokaitis, honor graduate. Joshua David Sims, honor graduate. Luke Douglas Sims, honor graduate. Laura May Scoff, honor graduate. Evan Anthony Slagle, honor graduate. Devin Kenneth Sly. Colin McHale Smith, honor graduate. Kendall Emma Louise Smith, honor graduate. Nicole Catherine Smith, honor graduate. Ella Marion Stadelmeyer, honor graduate. Mark Anthony Stampley II. Wyatt Jackson Stevens, honor graduate. Zachary Thomas Stevenson, honor graduate. Jody Yeshu Stone, honor graduate. Catherine Sophia Stone. Caden Harrison Strandberg. Levi Leslie Stratton. Cami Annette Stuckey, honor graduate. Emily Swastagi, honor graduate. Tanner Casey Sutherland, honor graduate. Joshua Chandler Tate. Benjamin Robert Thompson, honor graduate. Joshua Nathan Thompson, honor graduate. Noah Anthony Tibbetts. Caroline May Tompkins, honor graduate. Kaylee Joyanne Tucker, honor graduate. Mackenzie Elise Tucker, honor graduate. Raphael Christopher Turner II. Michael Jude Turpin, honor graduate. Alexander Edward Uclea, honor graduate. Kylie Amber Valenta, honor graduate. Austin Braun Van Landingham. Jacobo Velez, honor graduate. Lauren Elizabeth Venable. Caden David Venzel. Daniel Clifford Betters, honor graduate. Russell Bennett Vai, honor graduate. Lucy Brooks Vernig, honor graduate. Riley Wilson Voorhees, honor graduate. Avenue Renee Waddy. Lydia Ann Waits. Caroline Louise Walton, honor graduate. Luke Tyler Warnock, honor graduate. Naomi Catherine Watkins, honor graduate. Jocelyn Irene Weber, honor graduate. William Brantley Weems III. Everett Warren Weston, honor graduate. Abigail Lynn Wilson. Emma Catherine Wilson, honor graduate. Blakely Jane Wingo. Kayla Laurel Wisneski. Paul Sukhyun Yi, honor graduate.
At this time, it is my pleasure to invite fellow seniors Mariana Lund, Lydia Waits, and Corbin McKeever to the podium to perform our alma mater. Our school's alma mater, printed on the back of your graduation program, embodies the legacy of what Starr's Mill represents and what we're leaving behind. It is my hope that we will keep the meaning of our alma mater in our hearts to remind us of the times we have shared and all that we have accomplished.
stand before you as your class officers one last time. It has been our honor to serve and represent you, the class of 2022. As your class officers, our final duty and responsibility is to lead you in some time-honored commencement traditions.
Our first tradition involves turning our class rings so that the words Starr's Mill no longer faces us, but instead the world. Please join me now in turning our class rings.
Next, it is time for us to move our tassel. This movement will symbolize our passage from one phase of our lives to the next. Please join me in turning our tassel from the right to the left.
Parting officers for the class of 2022 would like to invite the newly elected officers for the class of 2023 to come forward to ring the victory bell. This act is a symbolic ringing out of the class of 2022 and a ringing in of class of 2023.
Let's listen now to the song that our class chose to represent us this year. Party in the USA. Congratulations! We did it!